Yes, this is the Astrology Consultant, and I'm recording in the countryside. It's a beautiful sunset. I don't know if you can see that back there, but it looks absolutely fantastic. There's a couple of sheep with me as well, but yeah. Oh, it's gone all dark. Let's see if I can get some more light. Oh, there we go. So yeah, what is the biggest fears for each sign? So let's start with Aries. Aries' biggest fear is not achieving their goals, and I can't get any light. There we go. Aries' biggest fear is not achieving their goals. Yeah, and Aries wants to achieve. It wants to do well in life. It wants to be successful in life. And I think they have the biggest fear of not achieving what they need to do, what they set out in life, because they know they have the energy, they know they have the capacity. So if they don't do what they know that they can do, then they always have this like fearful energy about it. Taurus, biggest fear is not being able to have a family or support their family. More so being a letdown to their family. They want to be in a position where they can give their family what they need financially, comfort, all of this, so their biggest fear is not being able to support their family. Gemini, I would say Gemini's biggest fear is probably being by themselves in some ways, because Gemini needs to communicate, always wants to be connecting with people and interacting with different types of people. And I think if a Gemini doesn't have someone in their life, or multiple people in their life, or friends, or a great environment to go to in their life, I think that's their biggest fear, because they are just looking for their twin. That's what they're looking for, really. Cancer's biggest fear. Cancer's biggest fear is probably being. That's a tough one. Cancer's biggest fear, I would say, has to be along the lines of not being loved. When a Cancer doesn't feel the love, they need love. They just need love. And when they don't get love, they just don't feel good, and it's like kind of a fear for them, because if they don't get love, then they don't feel worthy, they don't feel appreciated, they don't feel respected. It's like the whole thing, and I know it might sound extreme, and everyone wants love, but Cancer emotionally needs great love. Then that's from a mum, a dad, a friend, a boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. It's just love in general. Leo's biggest fear. Leo's biggest fear, I would say, Leo's biggest fear. Again, I think a Leo, I think it's being, I think it's being dominated in some way. It's being weak, I don't think Leos like to feel weak. They just don't feel comfortable with it. I think it's kind of like, they wouldn't allow anyone to do that, and it's kind of like a fear that consumes them, to not let anyone overstep them or override them or bully them. It's just like, it's innate in them. They just don't want to feel like that. So I believe that's one of their fears. Virgo, I think Virgo's biggest fear is not being productive in life. I think if they're not being productive, if they're not achieving anything and not doing anything in life, I feel that there's a fear that comes across them. They feel like they're failing. They feel that they fear failure. They genuinely fear failure. They do not want to fail, and it affects them massively. I'm going to come back with the last 6 signs of the zodiac shortly.